Butterfly, it's something that I've been a symbol that's become important to me. A symbol of personal growth, change. You know, I've kind of gone through like a metamorphosis. I'm so I'm so like involved with my art career. Like I've been in the space in the NFT space for over 4 years now, and I'm like all or nothing, and I go hard. You could, I mean, you see me from just like Twitter, and I probably I think I come off like I go hard just from like being online, but now just like imagine me like how I'm here. Like I go hard. Like I spend hours sitting at this chair creating art. If I'm not sitting at this chair making art, I'm on the outside porch I'm painting. Like I'm fully dedicated to what I do, and I plan on taking this to the Sotheby's, Christie's, like making a legacy with, you know, my name going on. I can't really say anything, but I mean things are really starting to change. That's why I was saying I saw that butterfly shirt, and
Yeah.
it's it's become a symbol. And I in my art now, I have a piece
Oh, good.
that I put out. Yeah, because if I feel like I've going through like a metamorphosis, because like for a long time in as an artist, I felt like I was being like overlooked. And more recently I've gotten a lot of eyes on my art, and a lot of things have been changing. And like through all this, like my life has started to change, and now I've been able to take better care of my family, and I feel like I'm starting to grow like spiritually. Like I'm like having like a spiritual awakening. I'm this is the happiest I've ever been in my entire life. I've grown so much, and it's like the butterfly is like a
Good.
beautiful symbol. It's like personal growth. And so yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have art everywhere, digital, physical. I'm just a art. I'm just an art guy.
But so let's get into your journey.
Yeah.
How did you become interested in creating art? Was there a particular moment or experience that set you on the path?
I mean, I guess like my grandfather was an artist, and he was artistic. My mom is artistic, so it's in the genes, I guess. So like drawing, my grandfather, he did like window display in Manhattan, like yeah, like stuff like that. But he did like drawing, like so when I was a kid, like he taught me how to draw a little bit. I'm more like I could draw like abstractly, kind of like Picasso, like, or like Jean-Michel Basquiat kind of thing. So that's like
A
always
lot of
been, yeah,
yeah.
that's been my style way before I even know who that was, you know. And so like if you ask any of my family members, they were like, yeah, that's, you know, that's been my style before I was doing digital art, you know. But I never took art seriously until, you know, 2021. But I did like painting here and there. I never went to art school, but the only arts I really was into was acting and music. That's what I was always pursuing before like digital art and everything like that. That was my first love, is acting and music. Yeah, well, again, like my grandfather was he was an actor, and he loved to sing and stuff like that. And so all that artisticness really rubbed off on me, because I really looked up to my grandfather, you know. Yeah, we would sometimes go on auditions together, and he never got ended up getting anything, but I started to get stuff. So I was like I would get pulled out from school, you know. I was starting to get gigs, I was in some big movies. I was like, I was really doing my thing. I'm lucky that I had really great really good grandparents, you know. I was always an artist. I think I was just born an artist, just a creative person. It's just it's in me. It's gonna come out of me one way or another. If I'm not drawing or painting, it's going to come out of me doing music or acting. It has to come out. It will come out of me. It doesn't matter where I'm at. I've been places in my mind that, not many people have been. And I'm so grateful that I'm where I'm at today. That's why I always say I'm so grateful, because a lot of people have no idea, like, what I've been through. And so for me, the whole NFT space has really like changed my changed my whole being and my whole life and my family's life.
So when you start a new piece, do you have a clear vision in mind or do you let the process guide you?
A lot of times I let the process guide me. Like in my bio, I put, and I kept it that way for a long time, spontaneous and intuitive, yeah, I just like, and as I learn new tools and new software, it's like magic, um old art, I would just draw. I pretty much draw everything, I wouldn't even think. I would just be like, oh, blah, 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 and it would just turn into whatever it turn into, and yeah. But then like I was introduced to like AI, and then you could just think of all different kinds of things and try it out and put it all together, kind of like a collage. And then like, so it's like mixed media right now. I'll draw in it. I'll paint, and then I'll take a picture of, the painting and use a piece of that. And then I'll bring it into this software and just put it all together until I think it looks good. And like, fortunately, I've, put it up, minted it, and some people are buying it, and like for a lot of money. And it's like, it blows my mind. I'm just so happy and grateful.
I know that 6529's meme card institutionalized,
Yeah.
getting a lot of recognition. How did that come about? How did that opportunity come about?
Yeah, a friend of mine. Yeah, so basically, I was really struggling, like financially, and I was going through a depression. Like, also I was going through a depression, I think, from the bipolar, which is kind of a little more rare for me because I get more of the mania, um but I was getting the depression, and the company I was working with, they just stopped calling me. And I like re-hurt my back, and because I got a herniated disc a while ago. um but yeah, so I had, oh yeah, and then I had another side income, and that just stopped out of the blue. So I was left with zero income. My wife's not working. Like, we just didn't have money for rent or anything. And so a friend of mine in the space, came to me and was like, just out of the blue, like perfect timing, and was like, 6529 meme card, the situation. Maybe you want to submit to it. And I was like, man, you have no idea. Like, my situation is so bad right now. Like, this might be a, blessing in disguise. He's like, yeah, man. He was like, I'm like, I'm struggling real bad. He's like, man, let me help you out. He's like, so he kind of like hooked me up with some money to help with rent. And he's like, if this works out, he's like, you get me back or whatever. And I freaking, anyway, I won. I freaking won this thing. And like, and so I was able to take care of rent and some, and paid him back. And like, because he helped me out. And he's a real good friend, and like, we're working on a project together right now. Like, he's an amazing guy, and like, he's like an angel. Like, seriously, like, shout out to him. I can't help but be humble. Like, like, from think the worst place I've been in my life was in the state hospital, and I remember just being locked in there with some of the people that are just this, those people that are so sick, like, and it's just so scary. And when I started getting better, and when I was finally stabilized, and then I was like in there and I couldn't get out, and so I'm looking around, and some of these people will never get out of there. And so it's like, I don't know, just a lot of stuff. I could, I'm always going to be humble and grateful and stuff. And now I'm like, I've grown so much more, like I said, like spiritually. I'm always trying to like better myself. Like, it's not just art too. Like, I'm constantly listening to like personal development, like working on my mindset. It's like, I'm all about like just bettering myself, bettering my art. And just, it's really just like, for me, it's my art and my family, and whatever friends and my collectors. That's really it. and I want to just live life to the fullest, like travel, stuff like that. That's really what matters to me. Yeah.
Es war einmal Candy und Glenn. In jedem Jahr ging's echt heiß her. Das ganze Wachs schmolz in den Wolken.